Okay, we are loading in to the very. Oh my god, guys! Wait! I can't! Wait! Hold up a sec. We are in the first 2v1 semi-final set between 224 and Pathing. We got Billy on Red Shop. We got Bamboozle and Enduring with low pro and speed. Looks like our chase survivor is ready to go. Yes, he is. Looping the shark one time. And let's see what is going on. We see some nice looping on this car pallet. Nice connection on the... Oh, playing this pretty risky. Not gonna lie. Oh, but gets the first low pro hit. That was a crazy hit. Well played from Dan. And... this is it already. Wow, 33 seconds. Alright, I'll see you guys in round number 2. And we are moving into round number 2 of set number 1. With a devastating start for team Pathing. They only had like a 33-second chase, so this is quite tough for them. And it looks like we are seeing live and alert. Okay, interesting. And let's go. And Anna did not drop the key, so that's gonna be 25% balance off the chase. Trying to force the grab on the... on the locker, okay. That is quite weird. I'm kind of a little bit, confused on what's going on exactly. But you can still win this if you down and then in the next few seconds, because you have a 25% penalty going all the way around. Let's see what Dan does. Dan is in a big danger spot. And he dodges it. Oh no. And that's down. 57 seconds. All right. Okay, I'll see you guys in round number 2, which is going to be Mastermind. Yay. Back in. A free RNG restart, you could say, for Team 224. Unfortunately, it's going to be minus 25% later in Affing's chase. I'm a little bit off with my commentary because there's so many mistakes happening, which is really throwing me off because I'm expecting to not see that happen, pretty much, you could say. It looks like we're good to go, so let's see what's going on. Okay. And let's go. Ooh, missed the first swing. And we see him breaking the shark pile. That gives him guaranteed main building. And Dan is making his way all the way to main building. Does he go upstairs? Yes, he does. From the inside to the outside, which is the best way possible to run main. He does even have the good window. So this is a good window because the Mastermind, he cannot use his power to like double power combo to yeah, to like vault the window afterwards. Then caught onto that double back really quickly and using bounce landing to go just stay on main. Pre-drops the main pallet. And they're not too sure where he's at. Vaulting that pallet, interesting. And not breaking that pallet is really risky. And Anna didn't even have to block him there fully. Dan decides to now break this pallet and as well. Going... Okay, breaking the door. And RHL has big trouble finding or catching up or even staying close to the chase survivor. And Dan now is a little bit... is not too sure where he is. Neither is RHL. But now they finally see each other again. Ooh, and Dan doesn't realize the window is still bammed, and not using your power there as the mastermind is gonna maybe cost him the double tap, because that was a double tap, that's for sure. Very unlucky. Maybe if he used the power there, that was going to be way better. But okay, 2 minutes 10 seconds. And we're still hugging main. And this time is definitely deep beatable, because they're not really... They're playing well, but they're not like using main building to the most perfect efficiency, you could say. I don't know how to say that, really. Ooh, and now on the car. Barely missing him. We're gonna try and play the window side. No, plays the pallet. Breaks the pallet. And grabs him there. Unlucky. That's why you bring Beetle. You wanna, like, look to the right there to, like, throw the tank to the edge of the map, and then really unlucky. I think this is gonna be really hard to beat for them. Giving him the middle of the map again. Then again, there's not much on the middle of the map, so... Ooh, and RHL missing it by a little bit. And gets a swing through, okay. 3 minutes and 23 seconds. Okay, that is going to be the chase time from Team 224, and we're moving on to round number 2 of set number 2. I'll see you guys there. Alright, we are in, and then running a similar build to what we've seen on the other team. We're seeing Beetle and the gloves plus Brutal and Bam, the classic combo. And survivors are ready to go. We see Bounce Landing and Alert. They're pretty much just mirroring their builds. And RHL has a pretty high win con. They have to get something about 4.5 minutes in order to beat the time here. And they're going for the similar strat on the Shack palette. And we are good to go. And now we need to break the pallet before we do anything else. Now we go through and we are good to go. He doesn't even have to go all the way through the shack in that case, because in the rules it says you have to break the pallet and then you can double back. So he can go through the shack after that. And RHL deciding to use Bounce Landing in a way that he goes from the inside, from the outside to the inside, now just going all the way back to the shack. And deciding to use the whole map instead of just hugging main 24/7 like the other team did. And we're about to hit the 1 minute mark. And they're coordinating a hit tank here. Dan just holds the W key and hopes that Team Pathing is going to make a mistake while they are on it. Good throw from the Mastermind player, but you need the throwing add-on plus Beetle in order to get good value from that. Otherwise, it's not gonna be... It's not gonna get fixed, let's say that. Ooh, this is the first hit. I think that was a little bit of miscommunication from the team. And first hit at 1 minute and 22 seconds. And that is a grab. That is going to give them so much more time. That gives Ace another loop on the main building, which is going to be another 25 seconds. Estimate about that. Unfortunately, RHL has the bad window, where the killer can use his power to vault the window faster. Drops down here and proceeds to play this pallet now. Goes all the way around. That's a really bold move. But the tank will be up in time, so no fears there. Good job. Good job. You don't even have to. You don't even have to break this pallet. If the killer doesn't break this pallet, it is an infinite. And as long as Dan is not realizing that, yeah, then it's gonna be fucked. Just gonna camp this pallet and hope for the best. Dan now deciding to break this pallet. 2 minutes 21 seconds. And honestly, Pathing is pulling up such a great fight. Probably gonna decide going up the stairs again. And you can see here the downside of not having knockout, because without knockout it's so difficult to get anything really. And RHL is definitely gonna get another hit tank in, but after this hit tank you have to shine, you have to make something work. Maybe you have a good window on main, the other rock window, the good one. No, you don't, and that's the down. 2 minutes and 53 seconds. That was a good chase and a really close round if it wasn't for the balance offense from earlier. Alright, I'll see you guys in set number 3, which is going to be Pig, and maybe already the deciding set for this semi-final. I'll see you guys there. Okay, guys, we're loading into the Pig set. Dan on Pig. I am surprised myself I'm saying this. Dan on the Pigathon. And Sai is not dropping the key. That is really unfortunate. Let's see if he did drop the key. He did. Okay, all good, all good. He did drop the key, so there's not going to be any penalty. Running an interesting route. Dan, though, is deciding to break the door, giving them even more distance. And that is a huge mistake. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Actually saves himself from the first hit coming in super fast. That was super close because the hit tank didn't happen, and RHL actually did make it in time, deciding to go all the way around this time. Not sure why he's doing this, but maybe he does have a plan. Maybe he can buy enough time. Oh, and Dan is trying something really ambitious. Ooh, good play from RHL. Dan not cutting him off. Dan has to really get like the first hit in like in like a second. Nice, good blocking from them. Insane. Oh my, that sounds like I'm over exaggerating, but it's insane blocking from them. Insane coordination. If that was planned, that was insane coordination. Then again, that was pretty bad. And that might be still a hit with the new Pig. It's not, unfortunately. Doesn't get the hit here! And that's 1 minute 30 without a hit! Okay, guys. Wait. Hold up. Dan not forcing the solution break. So it just keeps on running. Holding W, breaking the pallet on downstairs 5. RHL now still has his balance landing. So he can use balance landing 0 on 6. Oh, but he got garden. Oh, that was risky, but... I mean, that wasn't risky because they only dropped on us there. That was my bad. Never mind then. And RHL now on the way going all the way to 1. Interesting. He does have the window rooms here. That's why. Okay, I see. That's why he's going to... he can buy more time on this side of the map. And that's why... Oh... Deciding to go to a really bad pallet here, though. And he might be dead here. If he doesn't make this vault. He does make that vault, but it's the solution. So, That is 2 minutes and 36 seconds. And I'm gonna be honest, guys, that is definitely beatable. Or, I mean, that is a good chase time. And if Dan and Anna are not watching out, they can get downed in less than that. For sure, 100%. So I'll see you guys there. All right. We are in the second round of set number 3. RHL on the killer. Running the same exact perks. Interesting. If you know your opponents well, you can bring different perks, but seems like RHL doesn't know his opponents that well, because Dan and Anna have a really straightforward route that they are always taking, and it's a really close route. If you bring certain perks, you can kind of deny them to play like that, but okay, I'll see how it goes here. We see the first teabag and the third one, and we are starting. Because what they would always do is they run 1, then they run 7 downstairs. That's what I know from them. Breaking the door as well, interesting. Giving him the first hit. Let's see. Alright, just holding the W key here. Right here, if you had like different perks, like a perk like that one perk when you M1 someone you are on haste for a little bit. That's a good routing though from 2 to 4. You can't deny that. But well played from RHL as well. Dan does not have to drop this pallet. That's what they're always doing wrong. They were always like dropping this pallet, but they never had to because the tank was close enough. And Anna blocked him a little bit, but not completely, which was really smart because she blocked the killer, but didn't have to fully block him. Not using not even using the aura add-on that he has now. Yeah, he does. Okay, he now uses it. Really well played. Gets in chase here. Has the wrong add-on as well. This is not the add-on you want to run. And Dan makes it back to the window. Unfortunately, that's going to be 130 without a hit from just like on the other round we saw. And RHL has to fight for his life here to make sure he gets a hit somehow. He has to pretty much just double tap Dan here. And I think Dan still... No, he does not have his balanced landing anymore, so he's still fine. And if RHL doesn't get the hit here, then it's over. Yeah, and this should be over now. 2 minutes 5 seconds. This is not possible in me, especially because RHL is not running the right way. And yeah, that's a big GG's to both teams. Let's see what they're gonna do. Are we gonna see like a big long chase now? I think Dan is approaching a room with windows inside. Okay, interesting strat there. Breaking the pallet now. Trying to zone him. Using the power here would be wrong. Good hit, though. Trying to minimize the distance Dan can get. I would have forced him the other way so he can deny the pallet drop on 11. But yeah, it's over anyway already, so might as well just play for a little bit. And let's see what is going on. Dan waiting there for some reason. Now giving him the first hit of this chase. Now playing the bottom side 11 downstairs. Using the videotape. And Anna can drop the pallet, can vault the pallet here to get rid of the solution. Decides to not to. Then now going all the way up. And I think he has window room on 3. Yes, he does. So this is like an amazing setup you can have. Especially because he broke the door earlier. Which is definitely a mistake. Good check spots from Dan here. Expecting him to do a weird mind game, and it worked completely. It worked out so well for them. Then now on the pallet drop on to upstairs. And this is turning into a really, really long chase. Dan doing his absolute best to make sure he gets a really long chase here. But gets a normal M1 mind game through. Alright. 4 minutes and 24 seconds. And with that match being played out, or that set being played out, we are already done with the semifinal. And 2-4 is taking it with a 3-0.